to shave. Oh, this is late night, y'all. I didn't have nothing to do. Cooked a little something. Finna get some ideas tomorrow. Some of y'all may say, Eric, your title, my title. My title is on real life experience. It's on basically real life experience. You don't have to believe it. You hear it before. This is also for some of the new people that come in. This is basically for education purpose and to be able to watch every surrounding. You may not catch all of them, but you will watch your surroundings. You will watch your surroundings. When I was younger, my pop said, "Hey, Eric, I see you got a job, and hey, 45, and you got people calling you." They said, "Well, you got a car, you got a job," but they was calling before that. But a lot of them call. But now, since you don't have a car and a job, how many of them call? Your buddy, your friend, your pal. Okay. And a lot of times we get friends and associates mixed up. Because sometimes we get deep with the associate. Eventually, that associate becomes my friend. We get into it. Hey, foot soldier, how you doing? We get into it with our buddies sometimes. I mean, it's a natural thing. We have a difference, different looks, different outlook on everything. Okay? And you have to be very careful because a lot of time your enemy can disguise himself as the friend. Now you watching your enemy, you know what your enemy look like. You really do. But sometimes your enemy can be the same race as you. Know where you stay, know your likes and your dislikes. That chameleon may look like a friend, smell like a friend, but ain't a friend. Do the same thing you do. When you get in a fight, they get in a fight fighting with you. Until you find out they're not yours. They're not your friend at all. They don't believe in what you believe in, but they just saying that to get close to you. Some people ain't got them friends that they want. They don't have that audience. So sometimes they, as they use in the term clout chasing, because people say somebody clout chasing, actually they doing the same thing. When you got people around you physically, they looking over, under, everywhere on your shoulder. They trying to figure out what's what. And you be like, man, how do they know about so-and-so? Your friend. See, when you get a group together and that group is really going at somebody, a lot of times, the person in that group been told your business. Sometimes we have to sit back and watch people that steal. We got to watch people that try to make a fool out of you. We got to watch people that known for doing certain things. And if you hear this and you see this and you still deal with this individual, and when they do you like that, don't be surprised. Don't get mad. Give a shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Also to my manager, Nicola Cole, friend, Rose Gold Lovely. Okay? Shout out to Mother Terry, First of all, the mothers of the YouTube street. Shout out to y'all. Okay. And the mothers of the YouTube street, Mother Terry, G2G. Okay. Just want to make that quick announcement. Grandma K. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cynthia, Miss Mama Cynthia Sims. That's what they say. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the most dangerous mother of all. Educated, she talked loud, she went up against somebody. Mm-hmm. This woman loud, but she not the mother, but the woman she went up against. So the mother is Miss Tawana. Smart woman. Like to hear her talk. These other mothers, they get in the chat and they type in the chat. Very quiet, they don't show their face. Don't show their faces. That's fine. It's a lot of wisdom what they be saying. We got to understand too that it's good to watch your friend back. It's good to watch your friend back, especially if nobody have no problem with you, but then people, you defend your friend. And a lot of times you got to say, okay, I'm defending my friend because I feel my friend telling the truth. But is your friend actually telling the truth? You got to watch your friend. You got to watch your buddy. You got to watch the undercover chameleon. You got to watch because they begin, wherever they go, they blend in. They blend in everywhere they go. You don't expect them. Them the least one you don't expect. But you keep your eyes on the enemy. You walk down the street, you there go the enemy. You good at keeping your eye. But the one that knows you and knows your hurt and your pain is that chameleon. That chameleon, you could turn around and pay that person. Someone say, I ain't taking no money, and put the right price. They end up doing it. Okay? Well, someone will still try to beef with you. Yeah, they will. They'll try to dry beef with you. They don't have a problem with you. Sometimes they have a problem with the people you hanging with. That's what that is. They have a problem with the people that you hang with. Sometimes people don't like you. Sometimes people love to hate. Hate is not good. It's not good at all. Yep. Even out in the streets, everybody should love one another. You got family members, you love them, and they can turn you in. If the people feel like, well, we tried everything, we tried it, no, hit the family, hit the friend, hit them. They'll give them up. They'll give her up. That's what they do. They don't care. Exactly. You don't. And I have been in the trenches. I've been watching. I've been tripping off. I've been laughing. I'm talking about here, YouTube, also in the real life. They do it in the real life too. It never fails. Man been doing it for years, being traitor amongst somebody that do you right. But the people that do you wrong, them the ones you trying to please. You have a little following. You don't care about them. You care about the ones that don't like you. You try to get them to like you. You get up beside them, he laughing, but they really don't like you. You got to have an open mind when it comes to these friends. And I'm going to tell you, because one thing about Eric Brown, you have to understand, he got his chat, and he talked in his chat. No, I take it back. I talk up on the panel, I'm talking to the chat. Sometimes these phones be kind of funny. So I talk on the chat. Excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry. I had to move around, so I talk on my YouTube, on my live. I try to be cool, everybody in here as well as out there. And when you say certain things, you're gonna end up being in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble. Positivity look like it don't give money in your pocket, but negativity does. You know what I'm saying? And that one buddy, it'll hurt your heart when you find out that person really put your private out here. Because when you have a conversation with even with an official, when you have, hey, Miss Terry, how you doing? When you have an official and you have a conversation, you got to stick with that conversation. Right. See, you got to be able to keep a conversation about that situation. Okay? You're welcome, Miss Terry. And you said what you're saying is, what I'm saying is, if you got a problem with anybody, family member, anybody, you when you talk to them, it's basically stick to that subject. Don't bring other people in it. Okay? That's good to make an analogy, but don't say, hey, you do this, you do this, you do this, and then you this, and your mom, and your daddy, your daughter, your child, you bringing everybody in it instead of sticking to that subject, and it gets kind of the way it is. It does, and you ask yourself, do you ever get tired? Do you ever get tired? Because one thing, like a chameleon can be a good actor, a crisis actor. Crisis actors are not necessarily in the news or in the newspaper posing or all on the TV set. They can be right there and they got their own chat. On YouTube, you can be whatever you want. You could be a millionaire. You can have a person with a lot of money. You can be poor. You can be living in your car. You can say this. You can be whatever. Many masks they wear. That's right. You can be whatever you want. But when you get off the YouTube, you just a lie. You just a lie. You can show people your life, but when the cameras are off, do anybody really know you? Do anybody really know you? You can be laughing and cool, hee. You can call a person up on the phone. Have you really met them in person? When you met them, was it a good meetup or a bad meetup? See, because sometimes your friend, your buddy can tell you about, I'm gonna use me, can say, oh, Eric Brown said this, he did that. And then that other person will block me, and I ain't said nothing about that person. I say everything good to that person, and next thing you know, you looking like they blocked you. I'm like, dang, for real? Because they believe what their buddy said. And their buddy is the one that's a bad influence on them. Some of them act like they all this. I be laughing. Sometimes when you're in the chat, sometimes you have to let your channel holder, because I used to let them know while I was in the what's called, hey, yo, chill, don't do it like that. Some of them say, hey, bro, you need to mind your business, stay out of it. I said, okay. I mean, I understand that, you know, I just care. I can't stand to see nobody get put down too hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, wee. And that person do what they can to kiss up, to be a part of a group. Like I said, you group by yourself. I'm by myself. Some questions you need to ask when you go in on somebody. But that's just how it is, though. That's just how people are. They go in hard on you, talk bad to you, tell secrets they ain't got no business telling. Because that's just like, say, me and 45, me and her cool. Me and her, she tell me something personal. We get into it. It needs to still stay between me and her. Because I gave you my word not to go back and say something. And when I go back and say something about Miss 45, if I go back and say something, you looking at me like, dog, here, that was personal. You shouldn't have said nothing. That's how people are. Gotta watch out for the chameleon. A lot of them do it. A lot of them do it. You know, we need to learn to be together. Now, that's not just talking about YouTube. It's talking about some of the new folks that be up in here. Some of the folks out there. See, you don't know who's in the trenches watching you. See, one thing about mine is, you talk about it, sometimes I do, but basically, most of the time, I try to help out. I can't help it because I was taught. You know, sometimes I sit there, just listen. I learn a lot. You learn a whole lot just by listening. You say what you want to say. This is your channel. It's all free. Now, when they start charging you, see how many people going to be on there. See how many people going to be on there. Some people start beef with other folks. Folks ain't said nothing to them. Ain't said a word. Oh, thank you, 45. I got a heart. Mm-hmm. Grandma K, hey. Yeah, that's right. Right, foot soldier. They do it to other folks, they do it to you. Some businesses you need to keep to yourself. Friends, keep it. Is my words, my bond, regardless of how the relationship ends. Right. Miss Terry. That's what y'all got to do. Keep your business to yourself. If you are married, keep your business to yourself. Because sometimes people can lie like it ain't nothing. You say something about your past relationships, then people throwing them up. No, that ain't good. That ain't good to sit up there and throw it in nobody's face. People hard get hurt. What goes around comes around. Some people go in real bad. I'm like, ooh-wee. Some of them going strong. I have to get off here. Mm-hmm. We all got to band together and show love. Like I said, on here and out there in the street. Love our pastor, love our mother, love your children, and you love your enemies. Jesus loved everybody. That's what we do, love everybody. We may not believe in what everybody else doing, but we love everybody. And when you get mad to stick up for somebody, make sure you listen well. Because if they ain't got no problem with you, they got a problem with somebody else or your friend. You got to be careful how you do that. Be kind one to another. That's right, 45. Because you don't never know that you may be in a situation and that person you beef with is the person that may end up getting you out. And it be messed up. Your enemy, as you call him your enemy, help you out in a situation, but your friend ain't helping you out. Got their back turned on you. Told y'all need to watch out for the chameleon. That's the person who you think that's deep down with you. People trying to get you out of it, you started getting in the hole. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's understandable. Defending a few people on here, I understand that. Sometimes the channel holder, when they wrong 45, they wrong. If you can't stand it, get out of here. You channel holders and friends on the street, listen to the people. All the time, people are not trying to help. All of the time, people are not trying to hurt you. They're trying to help you. Sometimes people insult you, you listen to it, it hurt your feelings. It can kind of help you. See, if God be for you, who can be against you? For the things that people say and do unto you can sometimes be proven to be a blessing for you. It can, it really can. You know, I just you know, I like joking a little bit, you know. I like to check Myron sometimes, you know. I can't help it. Myron make me laugh. And but the thing about Myron is he, to me, and I'm gonna say this about him. I can say this. With Myron, he's more serious. I've been watching. I've been watching. He's been more serious. I'm like, Myron laughs sometimes. He tell the truth. He may do, but thing about it, he looked more serious. Now, when he was back then, he was probably drunk. I said, boy, I know you ain't that much drinking in the world, but who's to say? But now he real serious. I mean, really, he's serious. He ain't playing. Okay, he's not playing. Okay, I watch a lot of people. Shout out to Myron. Shout out to LTG. I listen. I watch. That family time she have when she show her family, that's beautiful. Doing a garden, that is so beautiful. And on a lot of it, to be honest, yes, on occasion, sometimes, I mean, I don't know her personally like the LTG, but I know it look like she do back her talk up. Now, when it comes to family fun and she what else? The garden, she doing a good job. That's organic right there. Till the ground, grow your own vegetables. That ain't nothing wrong with that. I tell her, keep doing it. Keep throwing your cooking. Keep doing that. Keep doing it. I ain't mad at you. This is okay. Yeah. I give a sister credit. She don't sit there and fly and say she gonna do something and ain't doing. She did the gardening. She's doing it. She is really doing it. Wait a minute. Excuse me, y'all. Mm-hmm. Okay, 45, you right. You were right. He speak a lot of truth. He do some silly stuff, and I mean that literally. You know, because me and him used to check and John at each other, talk about each other's houses and food, and I talked about his dog had the gout. You know, we do a lot. We do a lot, but a lot of things scared me when he be telling like, "Woo." Mm. But I'm just saying, you watch your buddy. That's all. Just watch your buddy. You know, if y'all hear a boom, that's fireworks outside. But that I just wanted to share that with y'all because sometimes your buddy can be a bad influence on you. A lot of it can be a bad influence. Sometimes you have to ease your way out of it. Ease your way out of it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hey, get ready to set up a super. No, you didn't. Oh, them folk drill. All right, y'all. And shout out to King James. Okay. Outspoken brother, I give it to him. He cooked, I give that to him. Now I'm gonna say this too. You know, reckless, outspoken brother, strong brother, both of them strong. I'm just saying, for me, strong brother. And I say this, and I have to give it to him. Y'all may not like him, I'm gonna give it to him. JJ, he's outspoken. He don't go in somebody else chat. I'm just saying. I'm not throwing no shade. He don't go in nobody else chat and just do a lot of talking. He talk on his too. Some people, they don't do it on theirs. They just run other folk chat and do that. That ain't cool. You got something to say it. said. Because I remember I wasn't planning on doing no live until, Monica Mo Justice said, you got something to say? Say it. You got a channel, come away from around the fence. She did. She said that. Y'all got to understand that. She said that. People are afraid of the truth. Sometimes people are. You tell the truth and the people get mad at you. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that. How you going to tell me what to say and what not to say? Really? If anybody can do it better, all they got to do is go on there and show me how it's done. Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. The one that we can depend on. I remember that song. We ain't got that many friends out here. People are mad and say, people, you begin to be like the people. You talking, you saying this, you saying that. I got a right to. I have a right to. Because I love these people in the chat. You can go to this chat, this chat, this chat. Oh, I don't mess with what you call. I don't mess with what you call, but the people in the chat, it's the people I talk to. The people I deal with. I like to laugh. You got Sakina out here making you laugh. But you got to also, again, and I say it again, watch that friend. Because like I said, that friend can set you up for the drop kick. That friend can set you up for the drop kick. And he say, hey, man, why don't you come over here? And you're like, nah, I'm good, dude. Oh, man, you going to go? Nah, because you know what your friend about. If you know what they're about, you're going to stay away from that friend or that associate. You don't let too many people over your house. I don't know y'all like that. They just pass their problems to others. Yes. Hey, Radiant. Hey, Rio. That's my girl. How you doing? You got people that used to get into it with somebody, now they best friend. And then sometimes when you bring up old stuff to try to break up somebody, no, that's not good either. They got to find it out. Okay? They got to find it out for themselves. Don't try to break up nobody's stuff. They always say what's in the past is the past. That's true. Sometimes people bring up the past to explain why this is it. And sometimes they give you an analogy, but sometimes you move it on. Stay strong, my brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers and uncles and aunts. Stay strong. When you get hurt, expect the unexpected, because your buddy is the one that's going to put you in the headlock. You say, well, I would never think that they would do that. They know my mom, they know my dad. We grew up together. That's that chameleon. They look like they on your side, like a predator. They show you their real colors. Mm-hmm. Sometime. What? You know, that platform. I said wrong. Yeah. You somehow, I'm not coming up on the panel. You ain't got to come up there. You don't have to. But you say your stuff. Everybody talking. Everybody talk. I sit back. Sometimes I go in and look, and I'm looking. I say, ooh, a little rough. Sometimes it's good to study the word, the Bible, so you won't get lost in here, because basically, the YouTube, it's an act. That's basically what it is. People do things they do. Some people sing on their channel. Some people sing out in the street. You go out in the street, some of them sing, got them a little cup, you put a little change in their cup. Mm-hmm. Some people do that. Some people dance. Some people cook. Some people do stuff on the street that they do on YouTube. Yeah, yes they do. Some people want to be on TV. Some people can't get an acting job, so they get them a channel. Hey, wait a minute. I'm talking about me too. Oh, look at me. Y'all hear it? And I'm doing the same. You know, I'm just saying, y'all. The buddy. You watch out for that chameleon. You help a person, and they do you just like dirt. And it hurts. It does. Now, you learning. See, you're going to make mistakes, Miss Terry, Grandma, okay? You're going to make mistakes. That's a good thing because you learn from them. You walk down the street, you fall on the crack, and you fall on the crack, and you trip and fall. Let you know, don't walk on that side no more. Go around. You're learning. Sometimes the people in here make you want to read. They do. Sometimes you have to go. That's right. Grow up on mistakes. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Sometimes you got to read for yourself. You got to watch people. You got to pay attention. Sometimes you walk in a room and you start laughing and all that. People start reading you. Sometimes you have to go in and just be quiet. That's just the way it is. Shout out to Foot Soldier. That's just the way it is, y'all. People that's the way they are. That's just how they is. They try to, like I said before, they try to please the ones that don't like them. Don't like you, can't stand you, but you gonna please them. But the ones that like you and try to come up and try to help you out, you don't think nothing about them. You'll feed them before. Oh, thank you, my Grandma Kate. You are so positive. Thank you. Yeah. Try to please the people that don't like you, can't stand you. You try to get up, be with them. You try to be in their channel and they don't like you. They can't stand you. Not long ago, they just cursed you out. They can't stand you. I don't care about that. They don't care about it. But you up in there. When an individual don't want you, stay away. That's right. 45. You don't learn from the mistake, you will go over and over. It's like a merry-go-round. Doing the same thing and you still insane. Still insane. Don't make no sense. Don't make no cotton picking sense. People tell you, don't get in that beef. Don't get in that beef. You say, wait a minute, what you mean I can't get in the beef? Now, I'm saying I don't do it, but I try not to. I'm like, hey, that's y'all. But don't get in the beef. Well, you don't want nobody to beef. Stay off the YouTube. Hang up the phone. Close your computer up. Close your channel up. Go somewhere else. I've been going other places too. Thought about it. Be making meals for other folks too. I mean, I go to certain ones like Mother Nature? Yeah. I go to different ones. Cause see, I like about Foot Soldier, she came with the heat and it was raw. You just told the truth of what it is. Some people get mad because of what you said. Some people get mad because you told the truth. Okay, let me see. Who is that? Grandma K, you going to bed? Oh, is that Foot Soldier going to bed? All right, Foot Soldier. Yeah, that's just what it is. You know. Okay. Jigs King. Hey, Jigs, how you doing? And thank you for the compliment earlier. Thank you. I'm gonna do some more things. I've seen some more things, but right now I'm in between the move, so that's why it's been kind of hard for me to do what I gotta do. I like to see Miss Terry have her own channel or shoot a video. Grandma K, the mothers of the YouTube. 4 and the 5. I would like to see y'all and Mr. I'd like to see y'all shoot videos, just telling the truth. Again, shout out to Rose Gold Lovely. And shout out to my manager, Nicola Coleman. Y'all check their channels out. Okay? Rumbling, was it Rumbling with Coleman? Coleman, baby. Come on, y'all. It's just what, it's just things the way it is. So I've been seeing things and looking at things. So I just want to tell everybody I love all of y'all. I really do. I've been watching y'all. Ooh, y'all been going in. Y'all been going in like Flynn. No, don't give up. You got wisdom. And then in the comment section, y'all, meant to tell y'all, when you go into somebody's comment section, be respectful. And the word y'all use, this the word y'all trip me out that y'all use a lot. Sometimes y'all say, be respectful. When you be respectful like grandmama. When you go in grandmama's house, you ain't going in all that cussing and you mother. No. Mm-mm. Be respectful to a person, chat. And then sometimes you have to ask them questions on the stuff they just said. People get mad at you too when you in a chat and you ask them questions on what they just said. How do you know that? See, if you're not really there, you really don't know. All the news, they say, oh, okay, the news said it. But you're not really there. You can just say, well, that's what they said. Some people talk like they was really there. Okay? Mm-hmm. Just to let y'all know. Y'all stay strong. Okay? Okay? Everybody. Shout out to all of y'all. Cynthia Hill, my girl, keep talking. Everybody got a right to talk. Everybody got the right to say something. Because they always said a closed mouth. You never get fed. And I like to get fed. Really, I got to taste my peach cobbler, though. Ooh, ooh. It doesn't do anything to these hard-headed people on YouTube too much. Cutthroat. The men I've grown don't do petty. Yeah, a lot of times they be like, these people don't work it. They don't need it. They don't. But not necessarily them. You're not necessarily, that's the thing I try to get people to understand. I don't necessarily talk to them. I talk to the people on the outside. Sometimes I go outside or on the job and I talk to them and tell them things. And they get mad. But I'm talking to the new people that come in here that don't know about a chat. We don't know who knew. We assume folk knew. And when they come in on the chat, they don't know certain things. They don't realize everybody raised different. Every race of people raised different. So a lot of times I tell people, that's why I say to all the new people, I'm telling them, watch your buddy, watch your friend. Young folks, watch your friend, because somebody young will eventually go in and look at this stuff. I'm just telling you, that's what they do. Watch your friend. You sticking up on mama's laptop? Watch your friend. Obey your parents. Watch everything. Question everything. That's how you learn. Pick up a book. If you can't go to college, pick up a book and read. Get your dictionary. And sometimes you have to teach yourself. How do you know that? Because I read. And don't believe everybody that say they rich. Or they got a business. Or they this, they that. Don't believe everything. Because people do a lot of talking. One more thing. Maybe two more things. I don't know. Shout out to Bam. Real talk. Shout out to Joy Chit Chat and also to Money Boy Trey. Mm-hmm. Right. I love everybody. Shout out to Drop. Bug. I'm so glad Bug's back. Bug's is back. Oh, what's up, Bugs? I said, no, Bugs. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. But look, y'all, I got to get off of here. I just wanted to say a few love words, y'all. I just want y'all to know I love all of y'all, but stay strong. Just like a tree. You got a few roots. They love you. They don't care. You got people like that. They don't care if it's only two in your chat. If it's three, that's all. Somebody, at least somebody, listen to you. Shoot, if you get in there and ain't nobody in there, just talk anyway. Eventually, somebody gonna listen. Somebody gonna understand where you come from. All right, y'all take care. Love y'all.